Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading multi-character listener by me. So let's get into it. Midoriya Izuku. Midoriya really was the kindest person you've ever known. So when you found out that you had hanahaki for him, you didn't want to say a thing. After all, you felt like you'd be taking advantage of his kindness. You knew how he was, and how he would do anything to make sure that everyone around him was okay, not thinking of himself. So you feared that in telling him that you were ill and that you loved him, he would sacrifice his love for you. He would tell you that he loved you and lie to you and stay with you just so you won't die. It was too cruel, too evil of you to actually tell him the truth. So that's why I decided to keep it a secret and deal with it in your own way, whether by living with it, well, for as long as you could, or maybe erase your memories of him. That way, there would be nothing that you would be hurting for, because you won't remember a thing. As painful as it sounded, it was way less selfish than the other options, and that's why you considered it. But Midori had caught you coughing a flower. A sunflower, his favorite kind. And there was blood on your hands. Midori was worried and had never thought that it could be him. But he wrapped his arms around you, and you could tell he was crying. Wyan, please, just listen to me. Don't do this. Don't keep living with this. Nobody deserves that amount of care. I promise. Either just tell them, or just forget about it. You deserve a chance, Wyan. You deserve to live. Please. You deserve that chance, so don't take it away from yourself. And that's when you kiss him, deciding that maybe you will give it a shot. And luckily, it all turns out to be okay, because Midoriya kisses right back. Todoroki Shoto. Todoroki's an absolute sweetheart. And though he may not seem like it, he's self-sacrificial in his own ways. And he knew telling him that you have hanahaki, and that only he can fix it, will only make it sound like it was his fault in the first place, and that he's obligated to do something about it, when in reality he didn't believe it so. So that's why he decided that the best course of action would be not telling him. He didn't want to upset him, he didn't want him to feel guilty or obligated to do anything that he didn't have to, and the best way to avoid that and make sure of it was to say nothing. It was safer than telling him something and risking him, lying to you, or doing something he didn't want to. But he found out anyway, and right now he was staring at you, waiting for the truth to slip out of your mouth. Look, Shoto, Please, Wyan. I'm asking you. Be honest with me. I don't want a lot. I'm only asking for you to be truthful, he said, looking into your eyes. And you could tell how badly he wanted that. How he had just wanted you to be honest. Nothing more. And you couldn't lie to him when he was looking at you in that way. So looking away, he murmured, "It's you. But please, don't think that you have to do anything. I don't want you to lie to me. I don't want you trying to make me believe that you love me when it's all a lie." But before you knew it, he was kissing you, so softly and so sweetly. And as soon as it happened, he pulled away, holding your hands in his. Not one more word. I love you, Mayan. More than anything. I was asking because I was jealous and upset that you might have fallen in love with someone else. But now I feel lucky. Thank you for loving me, and I'm sorry I didn't notice. Well, he certainly had a lot to say, and you needed to spend the entire evening talking about just the moment you fell in love with each other, and why exactly the each of you hesitated to tell the other. But all things considered, things turned out a lot better than you thought you would. Bakugou Katsuki? Katsuki didn't know what hanahaki was until one of his friends had told him about it one night. Had told him about it specifically because she knew that you had it and that you had it for him. It was Mina who had told him. She couldn't bear to see you in such pain and danger. So she told him everything, the entirety of it, the truth that he needed to know, the truth you had been keeping from him. So that's why the next morning he was at your door. Mayan, let me in. Um, Katsuki? Why would you be here? He yawned, letting him in, still in your pajamas and looking quite sleepy yourself. But then he immediately closed the door, looking at you as if taking you in for a moment. And before he knew it, he had cupped your face in his hands and leaned in for a kiss. Do you know you're an idiot? Such an idiot that you could have gotten yourself hurt or dead? What are you talking about? Is what he would have said, but right now you were so captivated by the kiss. The way he had kissed you, the way he was holding you right here, and you felt the pain in your throat ease, and all the flowers in your chest disappear. And that meant that his love for you was true, clear as day. And you certainly knew he wouldn't be kissing you here if it wasn't. You would just have to know who snitched on you and thank them, because right now, you're all better because of them. And most importantly, Katsuki's kiss. You would have to thank him a lot for that. And maybe you should show him appreciation by kissing him back, which is exactly what you do in the end.